The Unwavering Protector. Long as I can remember, I called everybody who crossed my path brother. To me, we're all part of the brotherhood of humankind. Brother is my family. If there's one thing you always do for your family, it's protect them. Gibraltar will put his family back together, but first... Hey, brother, why don't you come back inside for a drink? I don't think so. The balance has been restored, and its variables revealed. She is protected now from the hacker's distraction. That's what matters. I just feel bad, you know? I remember being their age, 21, 22, not a care in the world, doing whatever I want. You remember those days, Doc? I assure you, we had very different life experiences. I'm just saying, these kids, the legends, they face death all the time. They got more on their plate than when we did their age. I hate seeing them have to deal with them on more piled on, you know? You know what I mean, Doc? I don't concern myself with the childish affairs of adolescence. Then you might want to concern yourself with this. I look out for the little guy. Always have, always will. You might think I'm just carefree, jolly old Gibraltar. But when it comes to bullies, I stand up. Ain't nothing gonna move me. You hear me, brother? I stare him down. Don't even blink. Don't have to. He holds the stare. What an insipid display of machismo. Perhaps you should consider if what you protect is worth the energy. Can't say I take your meaning, brother. Consider this. Or not this. Consider Ms. Paquette. She has a mind of pure natural genius. Anything that distracts her from her work does a disservice to us all. Clearly, I can't read any of this. It is within my power to protect her time and energy for the greater good, so I take the necessary steps. She didn't ask for your help, but she asked for yours. Protection is one thing, manipulation is another. What you're offering is the last thing she needs. Interesting, coming from you. A sworn protector of the innocent, competing in a blood sport? This isn't about me. It's about you pulling strings that don't need pulling. I am nothing more than an observer, a man of science, and that is what I wish to preserve. Crypto's influence on her had to be stopped, so that she may continue on her path to greatness. A loss of her life would be a loss for science itself. Told Revenant what we're doing? Just to keep Crypto away from Watson? I told Revenant everything because Loba Andrade was digging into our paths and unearthing skeletons best keep buried. Loser puts on a skeleton costume. When I saw the bond forming between Crypto and Ms. Paquette, I took action to cement my innocence and ensure she stays the course. Multiple birds, one stone. You require confession? Here it is. I did it. I'm the mole. Are you satisfied now? How do you sleep at night? Soundly, I assure you. She stays focused on her work, and technology continues to progress. I'm sure you can appreciate that. A temporarily broken heart is a small price to pay. You're hurting innocent folks. Those who contribute less, who are less. You can try to protect them, but in the end, they will fall, and you will be left with nothing. Well, worth something. Even you, brother. I know we're stronger together. Do you? Perhaps you should look at the evidence laid before you, rather than ascribe blindly to your own banal fantasies. The doc gets itself a bit too close for even my comfort. They're all gone, Gibraltar. Off on their own separate ways. Alone with no one to protect them. And I hate being the bearer of tragedy. But they don't give a damn about each other. They never will. I won't step back. I won't back down. he doesn't win this. I ain't gonna stop looking for the sunshine, no matter what cloud gets in the way. Gibraltar will bring them back. They'll come. Faith? Fascinating. He chuckles as he leaves. The doc's got away with getting in your head. I'll give him that much, but he's wrong. He has to be wrong, and I have to prove it. So, I put the call out. Every member of the team, meet back at the bar. I know they'll come. We're better together. They know that. I hope. Bar is pretty empty, quiet. Hard to ignore the minutes ticking by. I'm no stranger to dark times, but I know there's always some crack of light that makes its way through. All you gotta do is find it. And that's when the door opens. Good. Someone with a brain. I need you to look at this. Bloodhound came back with another piece. The parietal shell. Is it me, or are we just building one of Revenant's heads? Maybe it belongs to that Shadow Revenant that rules the other canyon. Sounded like he was losing his head. All this for a damn duplicate? What a joke. I don't know. I think he's got the heads. I think that head's got one more surprise up its sleeve. We'll figure it out after the others get here. Don't expect that. They're all scattered off to get the last piece on their own. Finish this nightmare for good. They're not coming? And what about you? No one's coming, G. And I got somewhere else to be. You got this? Yeah, I guess. Where else could she be going like that? Unless... You going to her, aren't you? I don't speak in riddles, G. You going to help Loba. Look, she's still trouble and I want her gone. But no one goes down on my watch. It's my fault she's in this mess. Either I bring Loba back alive or the Sim back dead. Either way, this ends tonight. And there it is, ever so small, the crack of light, better together. It'll shine bright another day. Ooh, next is The Broken Ghost. The chapter we've been waiting for from the very beginning. The actual Broken Ghost. Who is the Broken Ghost? We get to see it in the next little scene, I think. 100% on that. Thank you very much. Look at this face. Oh, 8 of 9. Feeling fine. One more piece to complete my face. Parietal shell. Well, that's all there is. That's another week of the quest. Only 6 days to go before we find out the final answer and who it looks like. It's been pretty awesome. It's about to get more awesome. It's about to continue with the interesting story. The crappy voices that we that we do over top of this story and have done from the very beginning. There's all sorts of people listening. They can't participate. I guess you noticed that by now. Thanks for listening anyway, despite the ridiculousness of the crappy voices. And see you next week.